Prior to WorldView, it was basically paper, paper, and more paper. Before we had WorldView, we would have copies of invoices from suppliers sent to each individual branch. The branch manager would approve them, make copies to keep at his store, send the originals to corporate, and then the checks would get cut from the original copies here at corporate, and then we would have copies at both places, so in case we happen to lose one, we could get it at either the branch or the corporate level. So it was very paper intensive and time consuming. Sometimes it would take up to 3 weeks for invoices to make it from a branch into corporate to get processed into the computer system, DMSI at that point in time. And a lot of times we were either close to missing or we did miss vendor discounts. So it was pretty archaic, to say the least. With AP, we were able to redesign when we implemented the workflow process. We redesigned how all of our invoices from the suppliers can get into corporate. As I mentioned earlier, we had in the beginning we had invoices went out to each individual branch, and now in this past year we've made a concerted effort to have all the vendors' invoices come straight into corporate, either by email, fax, or by mail. They come in within 24 hours of arriving here at corporate. They get entered into Agility, scanned into the branches. The branch managers get 3 days to approve, deny, or tell us how to short pay an invoice. We then follow up with them after those 3 days to see where they're at and how come the material hasn't been approved. Overnight, as the invoices are approved by the managers, we run a report from WorldView that we can load into Agility. We take the invoices off of hold via that report, so we don't have to go in and hit every individual invoice. And then we just go ahead and we process the invoices. The invoices get processed from being on hold to ready for payment. After the invoices are approved, the managers then we have a scanning process where they scan in the backup documentation such as packing lists, bills of lading, any other kind of information that they wish to attach to the PO. We run through the process of matching those documents up with the POs and the invoices every morning, and usually within probably 5 days we have a complete package out on WorldView and that can be viewed there or through Agility DocPop, and we know the PO, the invoice, and all the backup supporting documentation in case anyone has a question.